He make the world team, assuming that's a really tough weight class. Probably the toughest weight class in Greco, maybe besides 59.
Men's freestyle, that's next. 57 kilos, that's where we're going to start.
So we got Hazewinkel and Sanders coming to the mat.
Ladies and gentlemen, our semifinalists, let's welcome Matt Sanders.
A couple four-time NCAA All-Americans going at it.
How about Hayes? 3-3-3-2.
I was there. That was heartbreaking. But of course, I always looked up to Sam Hazewinkel growing up in Oklahoma.
You know what else was heartbreaking? Watching Zach Sanders fall to Nico Megaludis.
That was as well.
And why it was heartbreaking?
It appeared to be Sanders. It was his time.
Yeah, exactly. It looked like, and he might try to get to the final, take out McDonough. Nope, and you could just tell it crushed him.
Oh yeah,
crushed him.
And you see Sanders there in the red. He is a University World silver medalist in 2012.
Nice.
Throw that out there. Of course, wrestled at the University of Minnesota. Going against the 2012 Olympian, Sam Hazewinkel.
That's right. Did you say 2011 Olympian?
2012.
Okay, I misheard you.
2011 U.S. Open champion was Sam.
And Hayes been back and forth between Greco and freestyle. He's been freestyle the last several years, but had a long run at Greco where it was him and Lindsey Durlacher, God rest his soul, and of course Spencer Mango battling. They were the top three guys consistently. So we know that Hazewinkel's got a bag of tricks in his upper body as well.
Yeah, interesting enough, Hazewinkel wrestled Ryan Mango in the quarterfinals, and that was a battle, but I think a bad matchup for Mango because he had that advantage of that upper body once he got you in parterre.
Oh, nice throw by, and there was that kind of Greco action we saw. Threw it by, stood behind, and Sanders recognizing it, dropped to his belly to not give up more than just two, which was imminent.
Yeah, I believe these two actually wrestled at the Minnesota Storm Holiday Cup this year with Sanders coming out on top, I do believe.
Really?
Yes.
Very nice. See Jared Lawrence and Brandon Eggum over in the corner. For Sanders, you see Mark Cody and Michael Leitner over in the corner for Hayes, who has a 2-0 lead, minute 45 to go in the first. And make that 4-0. Again, he throws it by, scores a takedown, and he's working on a low gut, Sam Hazewinkel. And you see Sanders throwing that right hip to the mat, really trying to keep that hip down. And now we're going to see Hazewinkel take him that way, and it's going to be another 2. 6-0. Sam Hazewinkel with the lead. Minute 19 to go. Can he do it again? Yep. Another 2. All like that. 8-0. 2 points from the Tech. Sam Hayes.
He's looking real solid right now. Real solid.
And he says throw it. Sanders feels like his head hit out of bounds, and it should be a 1-point push out. I believe that's what he's saying.
If his head went out of bounds there.
Oh, no, they were on the mat. That'd just be out of bounds. Screen up here.
Yeah, so Hazewinkel's won 3 matches on the day. Took out Francisco Mercado, then James Nicholson, and then Ryan Mango in the quarters. And Zach Sanders went over Angel Escobedo by fall in the quarters, but I believe Sanders was down 8-0.
Yeah,
and then
he hit like a broomstick cradle, where you get your legs up in the air, or what a broomstick, or some people call it wizard cradle. I don't know.
Well, nonetheless, he hit that move. Angel appeared, he actually was on crutches after the match.
Yeah,
he got
it looked
hurt
like
during
he hurt
that
his
move.
ankle or something.
Yeah, he tweaked his foot or ankle during that match, and Sanders was able to get the fall. Yeah, I think his head did hit out of bounds.
Head may have hit out of bounds. He might win this challenge. It was close, though. It might have just, we'll give it one more look. They're checking it out on the screen behind us. To blue, is it confirmed, or will it be overturned?
So they're going to say
they're going to 2 and 1, so it's 9-0 now.
Yeah, 9-0 for Hayes.
So will Hayes try to take him to the edge and push him out? Or will he just continue to wrestle him the way he's been wrestling him?
I think Hayes is smelling blood right now.
And we see Sanders digging underhook, takes it off. Hayes comes back to the 2-on-1. Sanders goes single leg to the left side. It's not there. Look at the shaggy beard for Sam Hazewinkel, too, who, by the way, just had a child.
He did.
4 days ago or something like that. 1 year to the day after, oh, nice duck, after Tavel Delagna had a child. So their kids will share a birthday forever.
Interesting also, Nick Simmons had a kid this year, so Nick's and Sam's kids will be seeing each other just like
oh my
Papa.
goodness, I didn't even think about that.
Yeah.
The 2030
Yep.
NCAAs or something like that.
Exactly.
2035 NCAAs.
And if you don't know about that, the Hazwinkels, they've had, 3 generations of Olympians?
I something like that. Grandpa,
His
uncle,
father
dad.
and uncle were members of the Olympic team in Greco-Roman. Sam, of course, made it in freestyle in 2012 in London.
Sam, nice heavy pressure on the head. 12 seconds to go in the first period. Let's see what they do in the last 10. And that'll do it. First period comes to a close. 9 points on the board for Sam Hazewinkel. Sanders struggling a little bit. But
he's one of those, he's going to keep coming. He's going to keep going.
Zach Sanders is really fun to watch because he's got a motor and he'll go. He's a goer.
He's most definitely a goer.
Not only does he have the ability to go, he does it. He goes.
Looks like they're coming back to it. See if Sanders can push for a comeback here.
Here we go. Sanders in on the leg, coming Iranian style, trying to come out the back door, and he's gonna. Oh, Hayes, if this is freestyle, he might. Oh, look, he's gonna catch the ankle anyways. No way. No way. If Hayes doesn't get scored on, I'll be amazed.
That'll be.
And now they're gonna call 2, and it is confirmed. Zach Sanders gets himself a little bit closer back into this match. It's 9-2. 7-point spread with 2:25 to go. Good effort by Hayes to not give that up, and in the end, Sanders will convert and get the points. I think Hayes has part of his beard fluffing into his mouth or something.
Heard a big ooh over on Matt, too.
Here's some oohs with the Greco going on. Some great Greco action here, too.
Yeah, you know, Hazewinkel, he's had a bit of a rough stretch since making that Olympic team.
Hasn't found his way back on top in the country
right,
yet.
he hasn't. You know, he's had some tough international losses as well. Actually didn't place at the NYAC. You know, so he's trying to find his groove again. It looks
and
like
as you say that, Zach Sanders finds an ankle. He's standing behind. He's pulling him back to the center. Hayes on 1 foot, trying to figure out something to do. He doesn't. And you know Sanders wants 2. He doesn't want 1. He's down by 7. He needs some points.
Exactly. The longer this goes, the better for Hazewinkel.
And at what point do you, that was a weird look by Hazewinkel, but it's regardless. Sanders converts, gets 2 more, makes it a 5-point match, 9-4 with a minute 23 to go. And Sanders, like you said, he's going to be coming at you. He's going to be coming at you. He's not going to quit.
When you see Hazewinkel's coaches just pointing to the head, saying, be smart, don't give up anything big. And he's still in control of this match with a 5-point lead.
But, you know.
But anything big he gives up, and Sanders is right back in it. 1 minute left to go now.
Sanders again gets to the ankle, but at this time he's not able to hold on to it. Hayes jumps away, 45 seconds to go. Zach Sanders picks up his offense, takes another attack. He scored on this one earlier, came out the back door Iranian style. This time Hazewinkel able to defend, brings it back up to his feet, comes out of an underhook, digs an underhook of his own, and they clear. 30 seconds.
So this is where Hazewinkel's Greco comes into play. Sanders needing a big move. Arm spin there.
For an arm spin. Yeah, no go. 15. And we stopped it.
So that'll be a fleeing the hold call. Caution against Hazewinkel. Point for Sanders. It's too late to go to that shot clock.
4-point match. And, you know, He's going to be going big. Sanders needs a 4-point throw.
Hazewinkel just going to give
Takedown's
this up
not going to do much.
So 9-7 is going
that'll
to
be
the
it.
final.
Yeah. 9-0 it was at the end of the halftime, or at the end of the first period. 7 unscored points, unanswered points in the second, but Sam Hazewinkel will hang on to this one. He wins it by a final score of 7-9, and he's going to move into the finals to see either Tyler Graff or Andrew Hotstrasser,
who's coming up right now.
We will see next on this mat. You got it, brother.
And this will be a good one as well. I think Graff has never beaten Hochstrasser. Is that correct? I believe that's